If you would like to generate a report on the data that's contained inside the contract manager, you could use the reports feature. Currently, if you go to reports, you can generate a report only about the data that's inside the contract manager. If you're trying to generate a report for the documents that you sent out for signature and you would like to see the signature status, click on the documents and then go to the signature status to do so. This video will only go over the generate reports portion for the contracts. Now, if you click on the generate, you will see these two fields here that you can fill out or check. And so you can only show your data inside the report, so it's anything that you created, right? Or you can uncheck the box and it will show everything, or at least everything that you have permission to see. Now, when you select the primary data, this will ask you to select company, contract, deliverable information, or task information. And you can include all four. You don't have to just include one or the other. You can include all four to generate a report like that. It's just going to be more information. In my case today, we're going to create a report that will show us the contracts, their status, and I'll also select a person to whom they're assigned. So I'll try to target a specific user. So I'll try to show you all the features that this option in Generate Reports has for us. So let's click for you. Could be anything for me. It's going to be contract. And then we can select the fields to include inside of the report. So it could be name, it could be the item status, and then let's do also expiration date. When it comes down to the item status, this is covering general information, right? Because this same drop-down menu will appear no matter what you select on the top. It could be deliverable, task, or company, right? So this is why we call it item instead of contract status or task status, right? Just to make it simpler so you don't have to scroll more. Now, after that, we can also look at the workflow and include that as part of our report. And then there, we can say assigned to, and I'm only interested if it's assigned to Trent, right? So if somebody created a contract and included Trent as part of the workflow, I would like this report to show me all of that information. Now, by default, it will say starts with, and that's okay because that's a name, right? Not really a number. So we'll click on Run Report. And now below you will see all the contracts that are assigned to him. Now this is the second thing that we could do. We could just look at it and export it out as a CSV, Excel, or print this report out, or we could add it to a specific group of users, or we could save it to saved reports, which will appear in your My Reports, and you have to give it a name. So in this case, this is contracts with Trent. And then when I save it to my reports, every time I go to my reports, I'll be able to generate it over and over again. Or I can also save it to my dashboard. Now if I paste the title here again, click save, it will save it now both to my reports and the dashboard. Now I'll show you how to access this information from both the My Reports and the dashboard. So now if you would like to look at this report, click on My Reports and then select from the drop-down, so contracts with Trent, and then click Run Report. This will run the report that we just created. Now in order to access it in the dashboard, click on the dashboard, and on the top right corner, you'll just have to click on the lock, which will allow you to unlock it, and then in the menu, just find the option with contracts with Trent. This will now appear in this little table and will be saved to your dashboard. Don't forget to click on the lock one more time to save it. And this sums up the custom reports, how you can generate them, save them to My Reports or the